Hi guys, it's Caleb with Rokblokz. Today we have a, what is this, 2019, 2018? This should cover the 2015 plus model year Mark 7, Mark 7.5 Sport Wagon, but the install will also cover the regular Golf. We'll show you what comes in your kit, and then we'll get to the install. Here on the front, you'll get 2 washers and 2 screws, and then you'll get enough for the other side as well. And then for the rear, you'll get 3 washers per side, 2 of the number 10 screws, a couple of spacers, an insert, a 1-inch screw, slightly thicker, and that will be for the third hole, which we won't use. Well, it's more so optional on the Sport Wagon, but for the regular Mark 7, you'll need to put in that screw. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get started with the front here. You'll need to take a T20 star bit and remove the 2 OEM screws. Alright, with those removed, you can set those aside. We'll prepare our front screws and our front flap for installation. So just take one of your screws and put it through the washer. Do that with both of them. Then we'll take our flap and just go ahead and start threading those into the OEM inserts. There we go. Then you'll need to switch your drive to a Phillips head. And we'll go ahead and get these lightly tightened, and then we'll adjust it, get it in place, and then we'll check it with our level, adjust to our liking, and then fully tighten. These only need to be snug. Be careful that you don't over tighten them, as you can strip the insert. So just nice and snug. With that done, you can repeat that same procedure for the other side. And now we're going to go ahead and move to the rear of the vehicle. Now that we're at the rear of the vehicle, you'll want to switch back to that T20 star bit. And then we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 OEM screws. And then we will prep the flap for installation. Alright, with those removed, it's at this point where you would want to decide if you would like the third mount put in there. If that's the case, then you would want to drill through the marked hole that's right here. And then you'll also need to remove the rear wheel so that you can drill through the liner. But it's not necessarily needed for this Sport Wagon, so we're just going to go ahead, mount the exterior too. So we're going to go ahead, and how we're going to do this is prepare the number 10 or the slightly skinnier screws with a washer. Place that through the flap, and then these require the spacers provided, these exterior too. So we'll go ahead with that and just put that up into position and get that started into the OEM insert that's there. I like to start with the bottom one and just kind of get it a few turns in by hand, and then just a few turns in with the wrench. And then I'll move, with it still loose, I'll move to the top hole, and then we'll adjust it, get it in place, and then fully secure it. Go ahead, screw through. The flap is very flexible. You can kind of just bend it out of your way for a second. You have access. Start it by hand a little bit. Give it a couple of cranks with your tool or screwdriver. Then we'll go ahead, check for level, adjust it to our liking, and then secure the flap to the car just by fully tightening these down. It's just like the front. You need them snug, but don't need to over tighten them. All right. And for the regular Mark 7, that third hole will be fully cut out already for you. Because it is a slightly larger flap, we do suggest using the third screw and mounting that as per your instructions.